I know I said in my last video that it was probably gonna be the last video about my E46M3 engine rebuild, but I must say that this video is probably gonna be the most important one.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke, your love life's the old way.
So I'm basically gonna run you through the things we're gonna do to get this engine starting. So it just has to. Has to mee met me. Ja, hij kan mee met me. Kom jong, kom. 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 Ja. Tada! Was mooi lachen niet? Onze slimt. Hoe komt dat? Anyway, before doing all of that, we're gonna need some test materials, which is gonna be another ECU from another E46M3 from the year 2004, which is ideally. And that way we're gonna see if the issue is actually in the ECU or not in the ECU, and we're gonna do a compression test to see if we have further issues with the engine, which I hope is not the case, but we're gonna see. The good thing is that he is a diagnostic specialist, so that means we're gonna figure this shit out, because if I have this one more time in my life, I will not kill myself, but I will get close to it. At this very moment, I don't know if this will be a rather long video or a rather short video, because I have no idea what's about to happen. And you don't as well. Now we're gonna check on replacing the ECU. And why is that? Actually, that's because if we trek uit de Landason sensor, the Lambda sensors, he didn't give a fault code, which is quite strange. And if we didn't have like fuel pressure, or did we plug out something of fuel?
Okay.
Something to do with the fuel, and he didn't give a fault code as well on that specific thing. So maybe it could be the ECU, which is gonna be an expensive cost if that is the issue. But if that is the issue, then it's just a quick fix. So I'm rather hoping of that. If that is not the issue, we have the compression test where we can see if we have enough compression in the cylinders. So we're just gonna hope and pray for the best, I suppose. Yay! Inside the car, this has to come out. The dashboard, de lichtdingen hier. Oh shit, met kwijt. De winnen?
Light control module.
The light control module, yes, of course. Yeah, ik kwijt. We do not want the kilometers the other M3 has with the other ECU we're using right now, because that's more than the kilometers I have right now. So that wouldn't be great. Just so you know, if you try to do this as well, do this, and then you should be fine. So the car doesn't start and we don't see like any full things, but what we do see is that we have the wrong measures with the camshafts, and we saw that we have aftermarket camshafts, so this engine has been open once. We have been doing everything by the BMW rule, so maybe there's an issue with that. So we're gonna figure that out by starting this car and seeing if those have like the same measures or not. So there we might have found the problem, which means we're gonna have to open the valve cover again and remove the vanos again and remove all the rest again. But at the end of the day, it's okay, because I'm gonna be driving my car. I will be driving my car pretty soon.
Kijk.
Ja, zeg je wat hij vond niet?
Moet het Engels zijn?
No, you can say Netherlands, I will translate in English. It's your choice.
We have discovered something really important. And I forgot.
Dat kan toch niet? Dat is zodanig belangrijk dat ik vergeten zie.
Well, most people only tell about these marks having to face upwards. So these do face upwards. The timing is correct, but since these are not original BMW crankshafts, they actually done a fuck up in the factory. This one is 180 degrees wrong.
Maar die is juist, hè?
This one is correct.
Oh, yeah.
So this one is 180 degrees wrong, because these two lobes should be facing each other at an angle, not away from each other. Like, this mark is where it's supposed to be, but physically the camshaft is 180 degrees wrong.
The fuck? Yay! Okay, so I'm glad that we know that now. So now we only have to fix it and hope for the best, pray for the best. That this is actually the issue. Ja.
Eigenlijk wel, ja. Want ik had een moest en ik kloot aan die motor en toen draait niet meer.
Ik hoor? Ik doe niet aan de moest.
Je hebt er niet aan gekloot, je hebt er ook wel aan gekloot.
Ja, dat wel. Now let's check if he actually starts. Please God, be by my side. I really need you right now. Hij start! Of niet? Is het niet goed?
Nee, we doen dus tijd met die motor te doen, maar dan wordt het niet heel zet, nee.
Wow. I am in disbelief and so freaking happy. Finally! While I'm in the car, it would be nice if I tell you guys what my plans actually are with this car. So we're gonna start off with making it a track spec. I really like the race car aesthetic of the E46 M3, and I have an E46 M3, so I have to, like, not duplicate that, but that's where I get my inspiration from. So what do I mean by that? We're gonna get Recaro pole positions, we're gonna get a carbon vented hood, we're gonna get carbon vented fenders, we're gonna get a carbon roof, we're gonna get a carbon CSL trunk, we're gonna get a carbon spoiler, we're gonna get... I'm thinking of a KWV 3 club sport as suspension. We're looking at roll bars, we're looking at another exhaust, because the sound of this exhaust sounds so freaking nice. A friend of mine showed me that and I was like, damn. What the hell is that? I never heard an E46 M3 sound like that. So I'm gonna figure out how I will manage to do that. But this is the list I have in my notes for all the things I still want on my car. So I will be... I will lose a lot of money, but I call it parked investment, so is it losing? I don't know actually. We're gonna keep it white. If I have sponsors, which I think I do, I am contemplating something with someone, then we're gonna get a race livery on the car with the sponsors. So if you're looking at this video thinking, oh, I would like to have a spot on that car, you can. Because I will make sure that my car will be very unique, will be very good, and will be very outstanding. I mean, it just has to match my personality, which is kind of all over the place, so my car has to be all over the place as well. Wouldn't that be nice? Anyhow, before doing all of that, we have to make sure that the car is put together and not just in parts standing there with a running engine that sounds like a muscle car 10-liter V8. It's so nice as well, actually. I really like the sound of that. Maybe it's me, but it sounds very aggressive. So let's get back where I left off.
Fly for a white guy.
I think it's about time we take the time to talk about the E46 M3 GTR, because that car belongs at the BMW Automotive Legacy. Well, I think we all know if we're talking about legend, we're talking about this car. Not only was this car a huge middle finger to the racing regulations, this was also called the Porsche killer. In 2001, this BMW M3 GTR won 7 out of 10 races. I think everybody knows the 24 hours of the Nürburgring. Well, in 2004, they won. In 2005, they won. And in both years, the GTR was so dominant that BMW often occupied multiple spots on the podium. It's a 4-liter V8 with 444 horsepower.
Being put through the tires, first 100 meters. Will it work? Yes, by 0.3 of a second.
Controlling the wheel spin was key, Toby.
Yeah, that's the key. Trying to get some heat into the tires before he came to the line. A little bit of a wag, a little bit of oversteer. This is the kind of car that won.
And this engine is an engine that's never have been seen or built before. It's just a very extreme, rare, cool car that everybody wants but nobody finds. And it has such a nice and beautiful history. This right here is just art. And if we're talking about E46 M3 track spec, which is not this one, but I'm gonna build one, we're talking about the Schirmer one on the Nürburgring, because I think that's like the GOAT and the greatest example of E46 M3 track spec on the Nürburgring. Take a look at it for yourself.
Die met 300 er mooi kunt niet al, die hebben volgens given.
Dat weet ik niet. What the hell? Wat? Dat is niet juist. Ik heb dat gekocht voor een 41 M3. Dus dat ook. Dus het moet juist zijn. We're talking about the oil cooler lines, which normally cost, if you buy them new, around 400 euros. Schiet meneer. And I think I bought these ones for like 40 euros off of eBay. That's what I call real discount. I still have some work on the E36 as well. I have some companion, it seems. Jij hebt ook mee, mommy. Okay, bye. Because we all know the bumper has left the chat. I have zip ties with me. Let's see if we can fix something. This is the bumper. This right here seems fine. It's not gonna fall off. But here we have an issue. Yeah. So how do I fix that? I have no idea. This is really crackhead style. I don't even have the front number plate anymore because I'm scared of losing it. But this is like, this is like the only option I have. I have to demonstrate something to you on a dirty car, and there's no better car to demonstrate the product I want to show you than on the E36. Shall I risk my driver's license for this? I think I will. Ja. Ah ja. Ze is hier ook zo aan het werken, nee. Och, wanneer werken die manneken niet? Dan kan ik hier liever niet passeren. Het is nu niet het moment voor moeilijk te doen, hè jongens? We hebben een krakkie bak. I think there's like a slight issue with this engine and this car as well. Mag ik alsjeblieft even? Hij doet nu ook zo niet, hè? Dat is kult. I knew something was off. It doesn't start anymore. Kijk, het ding is, ik heb hier ook geen tijd voor wat ik moet filmen voordat de zon ondergaat. Lastig. Now I have to hope and pray that this hood still opens up after being in this accident. And it doesn't. My days. Ja, Chevy wordt stuk hier, hè. Oh. Let one thing go right maybe for once. I would appreciate that. Yeah. Don't buy an E36. Yay! I'm gonna have to fix this one way or another, because otherwise we're not going home. Look, the thing I wanted to show you on this car is Reflect IQ, which is detailing product that is very good but also very cheap, because a lot of detailing products are quite expensive, which means it's not like accessible for everyone, but this is. So whether you have like a Ferrari or a Peugeot, it doesn't matter, it's cheap. But as my car has a breakdown, I do not have the time to demonstrate that to you right now, but I will make the time to make a video about it, because I only show you things that I like as well and that I know is good and that I know is good quality. So if you're still looking for like detailing or cleaning car cleaning products, Reflect IQ might be your partner. Go check them out. You'll probably see more about them on my channel and on my Instagram, because I just really like it. But I actually wanted to show you that. Dat was wel roestvrij staal, hè? Was dat? Roest. Of ben ik weer aan het zeuren? Ik ga naar klachten in die. Allee jong, dat kan het toch niet? Daar gaan we centjes. Dat is roestvrij staal, dan moet dat toch niet roesten, dan ben ik niet dom. Nee, volgens mij heb ik gelijk. Anyhow, we have a lot of spots here from driving in dirty weather, and there's no way this is coming off. But maybe with this we're lucky. Right here as well. I have to rewrap this whole car, it's so bad. Maybe with a bit of luck, this will be removed. I'm not even lying when I'm telling you that this product is really, really good. I've washed this car 100 times and no way that this dirt was coming off. And my car isn't even in the car wash yet. This is just pure product on the surface and wiping it down. This is the before kinda, and this is the after. I think we can all tell that this is really good. But as I said, I'm gonna give you a more in detail video about all the Reflect IQ products very soon. Maybe when my car is starting, and maybe when the sun is shining. I hope so. The good thing is, if you order on their website and you use the code CNT10, that means that you have 10% discount on your first order. That's it! Yeah! I have to think about something. Remember the time when the E36 locked me out and I couldn't get into the car? Well, that's bad. My car is not giving me access to the car. We are able to get in the car. I'm so happy. Watch this. Insane! Am I a professional carjacker now? Maybe? I think so. So I had to pop the hood to have access to the battery by removing the indicator. Let's try that again. Maybe I learned from the past. Maybe. That's already done. Where is this cable I have to pull on? It's somewhere in here. I just know. Or am I wrong? Does the whole headlight have to come out? Oh, yeah, I obviously didn't learn from the past. Problems are adding up because I still have another car to work on. Yeah, I'm doing the subframe. It's going great. Nee, it's not going great. Look at me car. You have to drive. Niet stilstaan en weg voor. Good, so what am I doing here? What has to happen? I have to get the drive shafts out of the old subframe and get them into the new, which is not gonna happen because what the fuck. But yeah, I'm just gonna get them out. Well, if my thoughts are right, we just have to make sure that this is out of the way. So you get this a little bit off and just get this nut off. I think it's not gonna be that easy, but I will try. Ja, ik zweer het, ben die auto's echt stinkende beu. Rie gewoon. Recht deuren, links, rechts en naar achteren. Wat bedoel je, ik moet dat doen? Versta niet. Struggle 1 is already here. How the fuck do we open this up, eh? Hold on. It has to work out. Let it all work out. Camera werkt nanken. Maar let het doen, hè. Kadavra. Mag het even meezetten? Alsjeblieft. Anders heb ik geen mentale problemen. Anders ben ik relatief normaal. Dat zeg ik mezelf altijd. Volgens mij denken de andere mensen daar iets anders over. Gaat ze ook echt niet vragen. No freaking way. It was actually that easy. This is like a once in a lifetime experience. Great success. We moved outside and oh, niet ready, niet ready. Whoa. The E36 is already fixed, but this is not. That side went very smoothly, and right here I have so much problems with this nut. So if anybody knows how to fix this, please let me know. Because I kind of need a little bit of, what do I need? Advice. Yes, I need a little bit of advice. Ja! Oh, zie die kar weer, Harry. Number one is out. This one just needs a little bit more work, and then we have to remove the whole brake affaire ding. If anybody wants this, let me know, because otherwise it's just going in the trash. There's no way that all of this is moving out, going out. And I think the state of the drive shaft is pretty okay. The rubbers look still good. A little bit of rust, but yeah, nothing new about that. Let's check the inside. Is there anything to check here? Because this looks pretty decent to me. Everything that can be saved about the EP1 subframe we should, because parts of the Honda S2000 are through the roof, and I'm not really pleased about that. Can we just take a moment to notice this? What? What? How? When did it ever get this bad? Insane. New day, new side quests. I promise you, I have the weirdest side quests ever. I have to film movie cars for this event, the Belgium Auto Show, and I'm like the influencer, one of those influencers of the event, and they have like a lot of movie cars here. I don't know what the planning is. I don't know what I have to do. I'm just here. I'm a little bit late as well. Nah, I basically don't know how I ended up here, but we have Scooby-Doo over here. We have Dukes Hazzard. I think the meanest thing about all of this is that I don't know where they all came from. Oh, but this one I do know. This is Taxi. Hello? This is Taxi. If you haven't watched that movie, you absolutely should, because that's very nice. A white Testarossa. From Miami Vice, apparently. I don't know what that is. It is from that series. No worries, I educated myself in the meantime. Sorry, but how nice is this car? Especially in white. I have this issue with white. All my cars are gonna be white. That's a problem. Hi! Good timing, yeah? It's Friday, 11 o'clock, and I'm standing here. We even have the Transformers. Wow! I'm the most random person with the most random experience, the most random side quests, and probably the most random life. But to be honest, I don't actually mind. Well, I'm inside the car right now. This is the taxi car. Yeah, I have to drive as well or something. Oké, ik ook niet met die auto.
Bij wat?
Ja, bij wat?
Als je stuurt, moet je rijden.
Jo, alleen maar naar links, zo. Die mensen zijn nog zo erg, man. This is our audience. Hi.
Weet je wat ik moet doen, maar dan moet ik afzetten.
Ah ja, dat is wel vrij handig inderdaad. Zeg, wat een motor ligt er hier feitelijk in?
Dat is een echte turbo in deze.
Een echte turbo?
Ja, dat is een van de zeldzame 2 liter turbos. Normaal moet er een 3 liter V6 in steken, maar
ja?
Die zijn niet te krijgen.
Die kunnen niet kopen. Wel, maar dat is like een E46 M3 GTR, dat is zo'n V8. Dat vinden ook niet. Dat is het probleem, want ik wil dat.
Waar ligt er een V8 in?
En de E46 M3 GTR, racekarren van racekarren. De Porsche Killer. En wel, dus ja. Yes. Sorry? Porsche Killer voor Jeannette. I thought it was going to be a rather easy day. Is it? I don't think it's an easy day. I think it's rather random, actually. On to the new car. When I tell you this is the most random day, I wasn't even lying, y'all. Kan ik het me hier zetten, joh?
Je moet er gewoon op zetten.
Ah ja, oké. Nah, that too. This is my announcement for career switch. Kunnen we hier een liedje zingen?
Ja.
Rodania. Toet, 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 toet. I have a new friend. It's not the prettiest one, but yeah. What can I say? Jafke? Mag ik eens tandkeuzen, Jafke? Okay, well, I think that's about to be enough for this week. Because I started this video with actually no clue what I was going to film. That's like being part of a content creator, I suppose. And now it's like, weekend alive. The week hasn't even ended yet. It's Friday night. I'm going to the M3 right now. But I did not have enough time to film that and edit that for Saturday. I'm out of breath. Why? That's very strange. Anyway, apart from that, I hope you enjoyed the video a little. I hope you saw how crazy life can be sometimes. This is not even like the top tier of crazy, but in my eyes, this was like rather random and rather special to me. As I said, I'm making my way to the M3 now. I have no time to lose because I want this car to be finished and to be ready so I can make like better content and better this and better that, you know, whatever. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and then I hope I see you in my next video. Ciao!
And all the girlies say I'm pretty fly for a white guy.